Protests descend into violence. This march in Berkeley, just one of dozens around the country. Good evening, I'm Emily Thode in for Riel Creighton. From the Bay Area to New York to the nation's capital to right here in San Diego, thousands of people demanding President Trump release his tax returns. 10 News reporter Jessica Chen is live downtown where the large crowd stayed peaceful. Jessica?
Emily, the group started here in front of the county building. They chanted, they held up signs, and then they made their way down the street here so they could spread their message.
Donald Trump has got to go!
The streets packed with people
Donald Trump has got to go!
as they walked along the harbor in San Diego.
Donald Trump has got to go!
He needs to show us his taxes. He needs to take responsibility for some of the things that he's done and said.
Hannah Bossinger was among hundreds who joined the tax march Saturday.
Show your support, show your frustration, show your emotion.
Charles Renshaw says it's his first time ever participating in something like this.
I'm 88 years old, and yes, it's important.
Renshaw, like many others across the country, are calling for the president to release his tax returns. He's the first U.S. president in 4 decades to refuse to release them to the public.
If the people don't stand up to what's going on with this administration, it's going to be a terrible 4 years.
In the past, President Trump said he wasn't releasing his tax returns, saying voters don't care.
I would hope that the representatives, whether they're Democrats or Republicans, are going to begin to understand the people are not going to put up with this kind of governance.
10 News reached out to the Republican Party of San Diego County, and they released this statement to us saying, quote, "The right to protest is cherished in our country, but the hyperbole of many protesters, some of whom have yet to accept the results of the election, is out of step with middle-of-the-road San Diegans who are looking for a rational dialogue about the way forward for our country." It's unclear if the president will ever release his returns. Hannah says she hopes that'll change.
If you have a problem with something, voice it. You shouldn't be demonized.
This year's National Tax Day filing deadline is on Tuesday. At the Embarcadero, Jessica Chen, 10 News.
The San Diego protest, just one of about 150 around the country. President Trump on the golf course in Florida today, his motorcade taking a detour to avoid protesters. Most of the protests have been peaceful, but in Berkeley, an unrelated rally in support of the president plunged into violence when counter-demonstrators got involved. Fights broke out, the two groups threw punches and even rocks. A traffic cone even became a weapon. One group also tried to commandeer a dumpster. Police arrested several people and a few people were hurt. Meantime, North Korea is showing off their newest military weapons, and we just learned the country attempted a missile launch, but it exploded immediately after liftoff. This all comes as the USS Carl Vinson is just off the Korean coast. ABC's David Wright is monitoring the increasing tensions in the region.
A powerful display of military might. North Korea putting its newest weapons on parade. Leader Kim Jong-un applauding. On display today, these, which may be intercontinental ballistic missiles, possibly capable of reaching the United States. And the newest weapons in North Korea's arsenal, submarine-launched missiles.
Quite concerning because a submarine can hide and you can put it off the coast of either Korea or Japan. The larger missiles are the ones that are most concerning. First time we've seen them, the number of missiles and the capability on display here is quite disturbing.
In an effort to ease tensions, Vice President Mike Pence is headed to South Korea. At the same time, the aircraft carrier USS Vinson is heading into the region, and American troops are conducting military exercises along the border. North Korea is already threatening retaliation, threatening to hit American bases within minutes of any U.S. strike. A top official with North Korea told the Associated Press, "It is the U.S. that is threatening us." We are told that the president is getting regular updates at his Florida resort this weekend. Mar-a-Lago now outfitted with a makeshift situation room. And North Korea isn't the only nation with new weapons. The U.S. has an ability to defend against possible strikes using high-powered microwaves and a burst of electromagnetic energy.
But they've been able to put this in a stealthy cruise missile. It would go into the ground and fry everything underneath. Nobody gets hurt, just everything stops working that uses electricity.
The world hoping that a war of words doesn't turn into action. David Wright, ABC News, Palm Beach.
Today, North Korea is strongly condemning the Trump administration for its missile strikes in Syria. In a statement read on state TV, North Korea said, again, it would forcefully counter any military provocations towards itself in a, quote, merciless way, aiming ruinous punishment so as not to allow any survivor. And new details here at home on a disturbing attempted rape near the College area. Police releasing this sketch of the man who they say tried to rape a young woman in her car near San Diego State. Police say the woman was in her car on Montezuma Road near 55th Street yesterday morning. It happened just before 11. They say a man jumped in her car and started grabbing and touching her. He ran off when he saw some other people walking by. Detectives, of course, following up on leads in the case. They're asking anyone with information to call the San Diego Police Department. New information, police identifying the shooter in last night's deadly attack at a restaurant in Tucson, Arizona. Frederick Bear shot his ex-wife, another man, and himself. Bear and the other man died at the scene. His ex-wife shot in the leg. The shooting happened inside a popular restaurant in the mall. Police say all three of the victims knew each other, but the motive still unclear. And firefighters investigating a house fire that left a family homeless in City Heights. It happened on Menlo Avenue near University late last night. One man was trapped inside the home. The fire started on the ground floor. It spread to the second story. Luckily, that man got out and crews treated him on the scene. The Red Cross is helping that family. So turning to weather now. Oh, what a beautiful picture of the beach right there. And it is a beachy weekend. It's a great weekend to get outside. For more on that, we're going to turn it over to 10 News Pinpoint weather anchor Jennifer De La Cruz. And you have good news for us.
Good news for us. We could not have asked for better weather for your holiday weekend. Absolutely gorgeous outside today. Not a whole lot of cloud cover. Temps in the 70s. It was a great day to start your weekend. Taking a live look outside in Pacific Beach. The sun will be going down in just a little bit. Good amount of people out there enjoying their Saturday. Temperatures right now, a mix of 60s and 70s for San Diego County. 72 degrees in downtown, 65 in La Jolla, 68 in Carlsbad. Our 24-hour temperature change, we're way warmer than where we were yesterday by 7 degrees in Poway, 7 degrees in Escondido. That high pressure is continuing to build, and that's going to be warming us up for our Easter. Your evening planner will be at 66 degrees under clear skies on the coast by 6 o'clock tonight, cooling down into the 50s overnight, and it's going to be another great day for tomorrow for your holiday. Coast of 55 degrees as your low for tonight. Patchy fog starting to develop after 11 o'clock, otherwise clearing up for a really nice day. I'll tell you how long that warm-up's going to stick around in your 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Happening now, extreme pilots are shaking things up over San Diego Bay. The Red Bull Air Race World Championship underway right now. 10 News reporter Hannah Mullins live at the Embarcadero to show us the wild show. Hannah?
It's basically a sky-high obstacle course. About 20,000 people have turned out to see. If you take a look at those cones over there, it's pretty wild to watch planes squeeze right through them. They're fast-moving, hitting speeds of more than 200 miles an hour, and they're relatively low-flying, swooping in at just 50 feet above the bay. They're some of the best race pilots in the world. People are pumped because the races haven't been here since 2009, but we also just saw a touching moment as a grandma was able to enjoy the show with her grandson.
Well, he's very small, and I got emotional because to see him early and speaking. I love him. I love very much my parents.
Now, if you want a good spot, general admission tomorrow is $30, but you can get a glimpse along the Embarcadero and at the ferry landing in Coronado. You can see more planes coming through here, tumbling through the sky. Just pretty incredible to watch. We're live at the Embarcadero. Hannah Mullins, 10 News.
The Red Bull Air Show continues tomorrow. We have a link with all the info on our website, 10news.com. Just click on the red TV button. It is a somber day in Boston, remembering the victims of the Boston Marathon bombing. It's been 4 years since that bomb went off. Today, the mayor of Boston laid a wreath at the finish line. It's in honor of the 3 people killed and the many others who are severely injured. Runners take to the streets for the Boston Marathon on Monday, and the city does expect more than 30,000 people to show up. New developments in a month-old murder case that left runners on edge. Police in Massachusetts arrested Angel Ortiz in connection with the murder of Vanessa Marcotte. The young Google executive disappeared during a jog last August. She was found murdered and badly burned in the woods just a half-mile from her mother's home.
She was a loving, caring, and intelligent young woman who had her whole life ahead of her.
Authorities say she put up a fight. DNA under her fingernails, that is, led police to Ortiz. He's facing right now charges including aggravated assault, battery, and intent to rape. Those murder charges could be added later. And a federal judge stops 9 executions set to take place in Arkansas. 8 of those inmates were to be killed by lethal injection at the end of this month. So the drug supplier argues that it's medication and it's not to be used for executions. Lawyers for the inmates say some of them are not mentally fit for the death penalty. The state's attorney general says she plans to appeal today's decision. And new video, a surfer rushed to the hospital after a brutal shark bite, how his fellow surfers likely saved his life. And some unusual contraband, the unbelievable value of these empty cans and bottles that smugglers tried to sneak into California.
It was a gorgeous day to start your weekend, and we've got plenty more sunshine on the way for your Easter holiday. I'm tracking a warm-up coming up in your 7-day forecast.